Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Rex. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be discussing The Flash, whether or not I'm going to go see it, and giving you my thoughts on the Ezra Miller controversy. Now, last week I put out a short asking you whether or not you were going to go see it, given everything that Ezra Miller's been accused of, so I'm going to touch on your comments a little bit and let you know where I stand overall. So, let's get into it. All right, so Ezra Miller, for those of you who don't know, is starring in the upcoming Flash movie due out next month. Ezra Miller has also been accused of harassment, assault, and child grooming. So that's kind of where I draw the line here. With the assault charges, it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. But I'm saying, you know, who hasn't been drunk and started some shit, right? That I can kind of understand. However, the grooming of children, that's where I have a problem. So no, I will not be going to see this movie. No, I will not be supporting this movie in any way. I will not be watching it. I am really disappointed though, because Michael Keaton is playing Batman. I mean, oh my God. Again, like returning as Batman, this is amazing. So I don't know. I may be torn as far as whether or not I YouTube some of the scenes with him in it. I really don't know. The idea of supporting this movie at all is just, I'm just not for it. So surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, a lot of the comments that I got were that you are going to go see it. Not judging, I get it. A lot of people are big Flash fans. A lot of people have been waiting for this one to come out for a long time. And again, the whole idea of seeing Michael Keaton return as Batman, I mean, not a lot of people want to miss out on that. Totally understand that. However, when I think of superheroes, obviously I know, you know, if real life heroes, they're not in capes. They're not going to have superhuman strength. I get that. But to kids, these heroes are real. To kids, these heroes are somebody that they look up to. You know, they go see these children when they're sick in children's hospitals. Kids dress up like them for Halloween. There needs to be a certain level of responsibility that the people that play these characters live up to. Now, Robert Downey Jr., he was amazing as Iron Man. He had his issues. We get it. Not the same thing as child grooming. He had, you know, I think problems with drugs and alcohol. Again, who has not been there that has had an addiction of some kind, whether it's food, drugs, alcohol? I'm not going to judge that. He is awesome and he has redeemed himself, and it's understandable that kids would look to him and think, oh my gosh, he's an amazing Iron Man. And if he went to visit children, I think parents would be proud to have their children talk to him. Same thing with Chris Evans. He is just awesome. I've seen him in interviews where he goes to see kids, and you know, a lot of these superheroes they just make their day, not only on screen, but in real life. And the idea of somebody that has been accused of grooming not one child, but two. There are two accusations from families of Ezra Miller doing inappropriate things with these children. I cannot imagine as a parent having my child look up to somebody like that, dressing up like them for Halloween. I think that the studio should have just said, you know what? There's a certain level of decorum, a certain level of character that you need to have in order to portray this character. And Ezra, you fucked up one too many times. That's what I think the studio should have said. So the idea that a superhero is now accused of grooming children has not even come out, the actor portraying the superhero is accused of grooming children. He hasn't even come out and said, no, it's not true, it's not true. Ezra Miller did put out a statement, and I'm gonna read it because I don't want to misrepresent anything that was said. So this is Ezra's statement. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. Ezra's not denying anything. So the idea that Ezra Miller is now going to be portraying a superhero, that's never going to leave. That's always going to be there. I'm sorry. I don't care who Michael Keaton plays in the future. He will always be Batman. Same with Chris Evans. He will always be Captain America. Same thing with Christopher Reeves. I mean, he's since passed. He will always be Superman. When you are playing these characters that are so important, especially to children, there's always going to be a part of you associated with that. So I cannot support somebody accused of grooming children of, I can't support them playing a superhero. So again, it is disappointing. I am bummed that I'm going to miss out on this, especially seeing Michael Keaton return as Batman. I get it, trust me. But again, that should just show you how important these characters are, that still as grown-ups, I mean, that movie came out in the 80s and he's still considered Batman. So that just should show you how important these characters are. And don't get me wrong, I mean, whatever, I'm not like a massive superhero movie fan anyway. I mean, they're great, whatever, they're fun, but you know, it's not like, I'm like, oh, I gotta see this next superhero movie, I gotta see this one, I gotta see that one. It's the fact that Michael Keaton was in this, because who didn't love Michael Keaton as Batman? But I just cannot support a superhero movie with the main hero being accused of grooming children. So my channel, obviously, it's about recommending good movies, which I will continue to do, but I thought it was important that I give you my opinion, that I'm not just asking for yours. You know, my channel should be about good film discussions and, you know, cutting the bullshit aside and all of us just being able to say, hey, this is why I like this movie, this is why I don't like this movie, and this is why I'm not gonna see a movie. And, you know, just kind of go from there. So let me know your thoughts. I heard from a lot of you with my short, but I would love to hear from more. What are your thoughts as far as if you're going to go see this movie or not? Definitely let me know in the comments, and keep an eye out for more movie rec videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.